Welcome back to TV Recapped. For today's video, we will be talking about a TV series called The Summer I Turned Pretty. It entails the captivating story of teenage love. It attempts to show the magic of young romance, especially during summer when things are warmer and breezier. The series starts with Belly, the main character, narrating about their summer house where all the fun happens with the family and friends. She always looks forward to coming back to that place. There are a lot of things that they can do at the summer house. The beach is just across the house. There is a pool where they can swim even at late night. And the best thing for her are the boys. Although things have always been the same every time they are at the summer house, it does not bother Belly. In fact, she's even comfortable with things staying the way they are. While Belly is packing for their trip to the summer house, her friend Taylor informs her that Drew Martinez talks about her through texts. However, Belly only believes that the boy does not care about her and only wants to talk to Taylor. Belly's mom Laurel yells to her that they are leaving in 10 minutes. Taylor takes the time to ask Belly what her wish for the summer is. Belly says that she doesn't know, but Taylor insists that it's Belly's wish to make out with Conrad Fisher, since she has been in love with him since she was 12. Although Belly thinks that Conrad does not view her the same way she does, Taylor assumes that he will because Belly has changed a lot compared to how she was last summer. On the way to the summer house, Belly states that it feels like coming home after you have been gone for a long time. While they are on the road, Laurel reminds her son Steven to be more responsible. She also tells her son to be more considerate of the time when coming home. Belly asks if she has any curfew, but Steven teases her that she does not need one because she hardly even leaves the house. They stop at a convenience store where Belly gets surprised as the store clerk says hi to her. She admits that she is not used to getting attention since it has always been Taylor who gets it at school. The clerk asks her if she is new around the place because Belly's face is unknown to him. She answers no. The clerk then invites Belly to see the first bonfire of the season later that night. They get interrupted by Laurel, who reminds Belly that she has to accompany her to work. Laurel even talks about the past of how young Belly used to sit on her mom's lap while she was working. Back in the car, Belly puts on lip balm and puts her hair down and they continue to drive. As they arrive at the summer house, Jeremiah and Susanna greet them. They all exchange pleasantries after seeing each other again. Conrad arrives and locks gaze with Belly. He comes up to her and tells her that he likes her better with glasses. Too bad Belly does not think the same for herself. Steven announces that it's time for a belly flop. The three boys pick up Belly and carry her to the pool. As they count to 3, they throw Belly into the water. Everyone is having a good time. Belly tells them that she hurt her ankle. Conrad offers a hand, but it is Belly's turn to pull the reverse card as she drags Conrad into the pool with her. Belly goes inside the house and her mom complains that she's dripping water all over. Susanna mouths to Laurel that her daughter is gorgeous. She then compliments Belly that she is in bloom and that she looks exactly like her mom when they first met. Jeremiah follows Belly to her room and is surprised that she still has Junior Mint the bear. Jeremiah invites Belly to go swimming with him at the beach. Although her mom is expecting Belly to come with her, she agrees to go with Jeremiah. When Laurel finds out that Belly ditched her, Susanna offers to go with her because she also needs to stop by the country club to check on the catering for Laurel's party. Belly and Jeremiah converse as they walk to the beach. She asks him if it isn't weird that her dad is coming when it has only been a year and a half since her parents got divorced. She also tells him that her dad has a beard and a girlfriend now. Once they reach the beach, Jeremiah persuades Belly to a match on who can reach the water first. Belly makes it look like she's declining but runs nonetheless, hoping to arrive faster than Jeremiah. They have a fun time playing at the beach, enjoying the salty breeze of the air. At the bookstore, Susanna tells Mika that they need 20 more copies of the book since she invited half of the town. She suggests that they run to Barnes & Noble that instant. Laurel makes fun of an author named Arthur Cleveland and his glasses on a book's author biography. Unknowingly, the author is just behind her and heard her mockery. Laurel and Susanna ask the kids if they may have a screen-free zone during dinner. Jeremiah grabs Steven's phone and throws it away. Belly asserts that Jeremiah has a superior body than Steven as they begin to argue. Jeremiah then reveals that Conrad has retired from football. Conrad refuses to change his mind despite Susanna's assurances. Steven recommends that Conrad can work at the club alongside him and Jeremiah this summer, but Conrad declines. Meanwhile, Susanna surprises Belly with an invitation to be a debutante. She describes it as when a girl comes of age and is introduced to society. Belly says that she will think about it. Before heading for a night swim, Belly gets asked by her mom how many followers on Instagram is a lot. She questions her mom if it's someone verified or not, but her mom does not know how to interpret that. When she sees the profile, she's convinced that 150,000 followers are a lot, especially for a writer. Belly spots Conrad smoking near the pool. She reminds him about his own words regarding smoking, especially for an athlete like him. Conrad asserts that he is an athlete no more. Belly tries to encourage him to stop smoking, but Conrad asks her what she will do for him in return. She says that he should quit for his own sake. Conrad does not seem to understand why Belly is positively considering the debutante thing. He says that it is very unlikely for her to join and that she does not have to be his mom's doll because she does not have a daughter. Belly states that she does not mind. She attempts to figure out what is going on since he is acting strangely. The other boys come out and interrupt him before he can say anything. Belly stays for a movie night with the mothers as the lads depart for the first campfire. Back inside, Belly tells the moms that she counts herself out of the movie night and says that she is tired and is heading to bed. In her room, she calls Taylor and opens up about her feelings towards Conrad and how he is different. Taylor also learns that a certain boy invited Belly to the campfire and insists that Belly comes too. Taylor actually hid a secret weapon in Belly's bag. It's a cute dress. She tells Belly to wear it and try to look cute in front of Conrad. Belly sneaks out of the summer house while the moms are up for the movie night. Once she arrives at the beach, she immediately spots flocks of people. It was Taylor's idea for her to go and she says she's going to kill her friend. The gas station employee approaches Belly and offers her a beer. Belly spots and calls out to Steven. He is surprised to see his sister, and even more surprised with what she is wearing and informs the guy that she is 15 years old. Steven and Isabel argue till she falls to the ground and sees Conrad with another girl. Before things get worse, Jeremiah arrives and tells Steven to just hang out with Shyla. Not long after, Jeremiah gets called by other girls, leaving Belly alone. Back at home, Laurel and Susanna smoke outside after the movie. Susanna says she saw Conrad smile when the boys threw Belly on the pool earlier that day. For the first time since breaking up with Aubrey, he was in a better mood today. He's been in a nasty mood, which is unusual for him. Susanna tells Laurel that Conrad retired from football a few weeks ago and claims that she will allow him out of his area and let him do his thing. Laurel and Susanna only want a great summer like what they planned. On cue, Susanna pleads with Laurel to let Belly attend the debutante event. She states that she wants to see the girl in a white dress. Although Laurel thinks that Belly would not push through, Susanna is convinced that Belly might surprise them. A guy named Sextus approaches Belly. She recalls that it's the guy from the Latin convention who claims his true name is Cam. He asks Belly why he has not seen her around and she answers that she sticks close to their house most of the time. Cam notices that Belly is cold and gives her his hoodie. Cam expresses that he's glad that Belly came because he did not want to come in the first place, implying that it is because of meeting Belly that made his trip worthy. They continue to chat about the debutante event. Just about when Cam needs to get going because he still has plans early the next day, a commotion involving a drunk Conrad arises. Belly tries to stop Conrad from complicating things but gets knocked to the ground. When the cops arrive, everyone flees. Later that evening, Cam offers to drive Belly home, but Jeremiah refuses to allow her to leave with a guy she just met. Cam explains that they have known each other since 7th grade, so they are not total strangers. Before she leaves, Cam invites her to come with him to the whaling boat and she accepts it. Before leaving, Belly realizes that it could be the start of her fairy tale summer wish and she kisses Cam. Conrad, Steven, Jeremiah, and Belly get home accompanied by police officers. Laurel apologizes to the police and promises that it will not happen again. When the cops leave, Steven claims that it wasn't a huge problem because the cops were only trying to break up the campfire. He also suspects that his mother and Susanna have smoked. Jeremiah claims he didn't drink since he was the designated driver that night. Laurel turns to Belly and scolds her for wandering so far down the beach alone. Belly does not like the idea of getting treated like a kid. Laurel rebuts and instructs her daughter to behave like an adult. Laurel claims that the night may have ended differently if it had been another family instead of the Fishers. Jeremiah apologizes and Laurel just orders them to go to bed. Before leaving, she takes time to ask Conrad what is going on with him, to which Conrad answers, "Nothing," nonchalantly. That night ended with the summer house filled with unpleasant feelings. Jeremiah knocks on the wall adjacent to Belly's room and she knocks back. Steven is busy brushing his teeth while Laurel takes her time to visit Instagram. On the other hand, Conrad lays a blanket on her mom sleeping soundly on the couch, refusing to leave her cold there. Back in Belly's room, she texts Taylor about her and Cam. Later at dawn, she wakes up and spots the invitation to the debutante event. She gets caught up in her thoughts and decides to accept the invitation because things inevitably change, and maybe it is time for her as well. Soon after, she joins Conrad at the beach, gazing upon the calm tides with the salty breeze of air hitting their faces. They discuss last night's happenings and Conrad claims that he remembers everything that happened, even if he was drunk when asked by Belly if he recalls anything from last night. Conrad tries to light a cigarette, but Belly insists that he wants a puff, which Conrad immediately dismissed because Laurel would kill him. Belly says if she can't smoke, then he also can't. Conrad is amused by Belly's remark and says that she is still the same old girl that he knows. Con suggests picking up some of the good muffins before everyone else wakes up. But Belly has other plans. She thought the summer would be the same, but it wouldn't be because she won't let it happen. She turns down Conrad and runs off to see the whales with Cam, and the episode comes to a close. The pilot episode has successfully built a great path toward where the rest of the show is coming to. It is pretty straightforward, but the characters, the warm vibes, the setting, and the developing love triangle will definitely keep you going. This show is perfect for those days when you just want a feel-good show where there are not a lot of things going on. You can absolutely appreciate the charm of summer and feel the warmth even in the comfort of your own home. Any thoughts about this episode? Do not hesitate to share it in the comments section. To stay updated, make sure to subscribe to TV Recapped. Until next time!
Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like. It really helps the channel.